If you're just starting in the trades and you want to know how to be a good HVAC maintenance technician, what do you need to know and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, so here's the thing. Let's say that you're brand new in the trades or you've been around for a while and you want, hey, I want a refresher. Cool. Everything starts with the basics. Everything starts with, hey, I got to get really good at my base routine. And I'm going to give you a couple of key points. One, make sure that your vehicle is clean and that your uniform is ready to go. When I would ride with technicians on a daily basis, the brand new techs, the ones that were about making sure that their shirt was ironed and tucked in, typically did better because of the first impression that you make for your homeowner or your client. Is it going to get dirty through the day? Probably. Second, make sure that you have a really solid door approach in whatever way that you're going to do it. There's a lot of different training programs out there. They're all going to give some sort of the same type of gist that you knock on the door, check if it's okay where your vehicle's at, confirm dispatch fee, pricing fee, explain the maintenance program, explain the add-ons, and then confirmation of time. Every single door approach does some version of that. And that first 2-ish minutes, maybe 5 minutes, is really going to set the tone for what you're doing, especially if you're brand new and you're just getting used to how things work, you're just getting used to equipment, and you've just started and you want to be good, which you absolutely should. And when you take a look at how this helps you, that first impression really is going to set up, hey, is there something that we can do for this person when necessary? Don't ever make anything up. You don't have to, right? Like if you're looking at the leaderboard and you're like, hey, Bob's way ahead of me, or Adam's way ahead of me, or Charlie's way ahead of me, what you need to know is you should always do the right thing. Don't make anything up. That should have been the first thing that I started the conversation with. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking to be better as an HVAC technician and you want to increase your skills, you should absolutely join HVACTechSecrets.com. It's a newsletter. It's an email publication. I'll send you emails. Now, the next thing you want to get really good at is being able to explain what a part is and what it does. Now, you're not going to be doing much when it comes to making repairs, maybe some capacitors, maybe some contactors, but you still want to be able to explain how a system operates and what it does. And these years are crucial for you to get your base process down. So I've seen technicians after their first year, maybe two, going to be like a level 2 tech, which is the next level up. They can work on equipment under 5 or 7. It's not a rush. It's get your bases down to make sure that you are a good maintenance tech. Now, here's the thing. Make sure that you know how to clean things and do what it takes to clean outdoor coils, blower motor wheels, if that's the case for your company or your service. And then here is something that I had found that was really hard for me to deal with when it first started. And then I said, okay, here's what we're gonna have to do to figure this out. Okay. So if you're going to do add-on sales, make sure you understand what the functions are for the part or the piece that you're selling the add-on for. And the reason I bring this up is sometimes what you hear, and if you don't know, will conflict with the next guy in. What you hear, if you don't know, can undo a sale. So I'll give you an example. I sold a really nice air cleaner, air scrubber, to a homeowner. Well, the technician behind me wanted to sell a permanent filter. So when I sold the really nice air scrubber in the equipment, I said, here's all the things it's going to do. Here's the reasons why you're going to need it. And then what happened was technician went behind me and said, that thing's not that good. Buy this $130 filter. Homeowner called me furious because they bought 2 systems and had 2 air scrubbers that they spent way more than $130 on based upon where they lived and the issues that they had with allergies and pollen. But the guy that was coming behind me wanted his $10 spiff for selling a filter. Be aware that, you do have to know what parts and pieces do inside of a system. You got to take a look at the landscape. What's in that thing? What conversations are you going to have? And then last of all, make sure that you get good at doing the closeout, that you may get really good at notes. Like I would see a lot of times systems okay. That doesn't help your client. Make some notes. Hey, check the airflow. Make sure to change the filter more often. Hey, you have a lot of weeds growing around the air conditioner, or dog starting to urinate on coil. Anything that is really going to set apart and say, hey, these are some warnings for you in the future. Please make sure to take care of what you have going on. You got a really nice brand new piece of equipment. We want to make it last as long as possible. Last up, very last bonus tip, don't talk trash on your company, right? If there's problems going on and you get frustrated, go out to your van and have that conversation. Don't have it in the attic. Don't have it in the basement. Don't have it in the hallway. Don't have it out the heat pump, the outdoor, the condenser, the package on the roof, right? Keep your in-house drama in-house. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.